This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, offering everyday low prices on all the latest soccer gear with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9 in the brand new black, white, dark charcoal, and atomic red colorway. So open up the box here to get a look at what is on the inside. Included with all the top-end models from Nike is, of course, a string bag. This particular string bag is black with your Mercurial logo and Nike swoosh in atomic red. So we'll get that out of the way, get the shoes out of the box. And if you guys could take a quick second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the firm ground version of the Black Pack or Stealth Pack colorway of the Mercurial Vapor 9. I recently did an unboxing of the AG model, but I had a lot of requests for the firm ground version as well, which is of course the most popular version or stud variation of the Mercurial Vapor 9. So here is a look at the shoe itself. Just to quickly touch on the colorway, the colors are based around being very low profile. They're trying to have a shoe that is black in every single silo, which is what the Black Pack or Stealth Pack is all about. And of course the Mercurial Vapor 9 is available with two different upper variations in this particular colorway, one of which that has caused quite a bit of confusion. That is not talking about the Speed Control dimpled version like I have here, but of course I'm talking about the leather grain finish version that everybody seems to be under the impression is actual leather, and that's not the case at all. It's just an artificial leather grain finish, just like we saw from the last version of the CR7 colorway, as well as the launch metallic platinum colorway, which also had a synthetic leather grain finish. Both versions of the shoe are in fact made from Tahitian synthetic. None of them are made from actual leather. So just to quickly touch on the colorway right here, you do have your black here at the front of the shoe with a nice shiny finish. The laces are in black, the tongue is black, the liner on the inside of the heel is black, and of course the plate base itself is in a matte black, as you can see. And then from there it fades to a dark charcoal color with a matte finish. Dark charcoal is basically like a very, very dark gray. Looks really, really good. And then of course you do have your white accents in the Nike swoosh on the toe, your Mercurial logo here on the outside of the heel, your Nike logo on the inside of the heel, and of course your one Nike swoosh at the base of the sole plate with your atomic red accents in the back two heel studs, your Nike swoosh here at the top of the tongue, and then of course the Mercurial insole on the inside. Now, if you guys are interested in more information on the overall performance of the Mercurial Vapor 9, I strongly recommend going ahead and checking out the full written review linked down below in the description. I have a review for both the speed control and artificial leather grain finishes of this particular shoe. I also do have a playtest video, which I'll leave an annotation on screen too, if you guys want to check that out. But for the meantime, I will go over the technical specifications of the boot itself. The upper is made from one piece of very thin, very soft, and flexible Tahitian synthetic material. This version obviously features the speed control or golf ball-like dimpling on the upper, provides some additional grip in comparison to the smooth leather grain finish. And then of course the shoe itself also features ACC all conditions control, which you can find from all the top end models from Nike. Basically it acts as a wet control element and just keeps the surface of the upper a little bit more dry when playing in wet conditions, allowing for better friction between your foot and the ball. The heel liner is made from a synthetic leather. As you can see, you have your internal plastic heel counter, and there is a decent amount of padding considering the lightweight nature of the shoe itself. I'll remove the insole very quickly here so you can get a better look at that. The insole, as I mentioned earlier, is in that atomic red colorway. Comes across as almost a pink on the insole, as you can see. You got your Mercurial logo at the heel. You have a mesh liner over top, and of course perforations throughout. It's pretty much just your standard EVA foam insole. It's honestly not the best insole that I've personally used. You will find a little bit of slippage with the Mercurial Vapor 9 insole, which can be solved by either swapping it out or just putting a little bit of glue around the edges, and it'll prevent the problem altogether. But overall, not my personal favorite insole, but it does get the job done if you want to just put a little bit of glue at the bottom. Now, as far as the outsole and sole plate itself goes, you do have the firm ground stud pattern like I mentioned earlier, your two studs in the heel, your four main studs in the forefoot, with your one support stud in the middle. It is in all honesty one of the best firm ground stud patterns currently out there on the market. but it is more well suited towards softer, firm ground, natural grass playing surfaces, just so it's soft enough for the studs to actually penetrate the ground. If you are playing on harder playing surfaces, you will find the stud pattern to not perform all that well, but if you're playing on the correct type of surface, you'll find that the studs dig in really, really nicely, and you have tons and tons of grip when pushing off and changing direction. The sole plate itself, as you can see, is dual layer glass fiber all the way through. Some of the Mercurial Vapor 9s have featured only one single layer in the forefoot, but this particular colorway is dual layer all the way through, as you can see. So you get some really good rigidity while still maintaining a very lightweight feel. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these shoes are. One of the main reasons why you might buy a pair of Mercurial Vapor 9s is for the lightweight feel. So I'm going to weigh this pair for you today in real time. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. We're going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 6.6 ounces. So very lightweight both in hand and on feet, and considering the tight-fitting nature of the shoe, it just gives it a very responsive feel, and it moves one-to-one with your foot, making it feel as if you're not wearing any shoes at all. So if you're looking for that lightweight feel, definitely take a look at the Vapor 9. So that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion of this video goes. And I move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit and what the sizing is like. Alright, here's a look at the Mercurial Vapor 9s on feet. And from right out of the box, the shoe definitely has a stiff feel about it. It does require a couple hours of break-in time just to allow for the sole plate to soften up, as well as the upper material itself. Not to say that it's not flexible from right out of the box, but give it a couple hours of wear time and you will find the Teijin synthetic to soften up and even expand a little bit, just making for a much more comfortable feel overall. As far as the fit of the shoe itself goes, I think it's fairly well known that the Mercurial series does have a more narrow cut about it, so it's not really well suited for wider footed players. And if you do have wide feet, I would probably stay away from the Mercurial series altogether. I have about average width feet. Also, I'm slightly flat footed as well. So I'm pretty much at the maximum of what this shoe can handle. It definitely has a snug fit through the midfoot as well as in the forefoot and toe box area. So if you're looking for that tight fit, you're going to get it from this shoe. But if it's not something that you necessarily want, again, I would stay away from the Mercurials altogether. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Blackpack Mercurial Vapor 9. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. You can find my full written review linked down below in the description, as well as my playtest video via annotation on screen. On the review page, you'll also find the high quality images of this exact pair here to give you a better idea as to how they actually do look in person, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get yourself some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair of these for yourself. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media links down below in the description. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.